we are celebrating cancer patients and cancer survivors through this makeover. Amazing, right? Now Diana's been giving hope to cancer survivors and cancer patients to keep moving with life despite everything being tough. I am so eager to see how this is going to turn out, and welcome to Mtaani. My name is Carolina Cheno.
My name is Aketch. I've been doing this initiative for the past 5 years, where I give back to the cancer survivors. I lost a very close friend of mine 5 years ago through cancer. I walked with her through that journey, and I actually saw how it's important for a woman to have hair, basically. Good health is important, it's good, but I saw how it really affected her when she lost hair. So me being in the hair industry, I felt I should do more to other ladies who have lost hair by just giving back. Normally when you have cancer, it's something very expensive. So you might find people in Mtaani, somebody is going to think, either am I going to buy food? Am I going to buy a wig? It's not a priority. So what I do is that I try to just make them survive beautifully. When I started, it really used to affect me so much, because you might find you've given like 10 survivors, then after a few months you hear they all passed away. So it really used to affect me. But now through counseling, I've been taught how to handle it, how to deal with it, and just how to accept life the way it is. So the bottom line for me is to give happiness to that person at that particular moment.
I'm confident, I'm happy. Thank you so much to this salon for instilling confidence in cancer patients. Wakati mwingine wagonjwa wa saratani wanaonekana kama mbaya, wanaelekea kufa. The way the world expects us to live ni kama utakufa kesho. You are not supposed to be happy, you are not supposed to be seen. But thanks to D.
What I always pray is that if people would have the loving heart to support them, you can't be financially stable all the time. But why don't you just go and get fruits for this person? Just check on the person, call them. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Kama nywele imeanguka, you're like, I know a lady called D who can sort you out. Or if you have the money, you can say, D, I've sent you something small, sponsor my neighbor. Let's not, most of them suffer from a lot of stigma and isolation. Some are abandoned by their families, by their spouses, because like, this woman has breast cancer. What am I doing with a woman with one breast? They go marry younger girls. So what even kills the most is the depression and the isolation.
How do you feel about interacting with cancer patients and cancer survivors, being that you guys give them the hope?
I love it, especially when I'm doing the makeup. They tend to fall asleep, they feel so relaxed. And I'm seeing so many of the survivors have done before, so it's exciting to see them coming back more and more, meaning that they love the experience and they really enjoy it. So that's good on my side. It's all about them.
The men don't really come out that much, but I always encourage the guys to come if you want a pedicure, maybe you just want to shave, or you just want to talk to the ladies, because sometimes when we have the makeover, we normally have motivational speakers, we have prayers, so people sit down together and share their experience. So for the men, they're always welcome. Some come just for a haircut, some want just I want a pedicure just to feel good. So it's something I also encourage the guys to do.
She's Mercedes. In 2018, we lost a member to cancer, and this year one of our lady members also was diagnosed with breast cancer, and we've had an opportunity to share through her journey. And one of the side effects that really touched our hearts is the loss of hair due to chemotherapy. And given that October is a breast cancer awareness month, we usually plug in. We decided as a committee, why not support Diana in donating wigs.
Awesome. That is so nice and amazing of you. And as someone impacting someone's life out there, how does this day make you feel?
It's a bag of mixed emotions. I was telling Diana that it's one thing when you're busy trying to fundraise. It's another thing when you actually meet the beneficiaries. I've just met a lady who's gone through a makeover, and to be very honest, I'm a human being and emotions come up, but at the same time we also believe that we have to be strong for them, because this is a day that we've actually chosen to celebrate them as we end the awareness month.
Whenever they talk to me, I encourage them a lot. I normally encourage the ladies. I tell them, my dear, you're not alone in this. I may not have the money to pay for this and this, but I can pray for you. Whatever, anytime you feel you want to look beautiful, just walk into my salon and I'll give you free services. We also teach them how to do the makeup apart from giving them the wigs, because we still remind the ladies that they're still beautiful women and life has to continue. Cancer is not a death sentence, but we also try to show you how you can survive beautifully despite everything.
The society should know that cancer is not a death sentence. They should support cancer patients, and most of the government should declare cancer as a national disaster, because cancer treatment is very expensive. Diagnosis is very expensive. People die because of poverty. So at least if the government declares it a national disaster, people will get treatment. And people will cure. Yes.
People can support by either, I call it adapting a wig. You can adapt a wig for 3,000. That is a very beautiful wig that a survivor can have. Or you can decide to donate your own wigs. Maybe they're gently used and you feel you're bored. Instead of throwing it and just bring it to me, I'm going to revive it and I can be able to bless it with someone. Or you can shop, go for supermarket. You can say when you're buying your groceries, you're like, nimeona ka wig hapa ka 300 ama hata 500, because these survivors, they don't choose. Have you ever seen people who just appreciate anything? They won't say it has to be human hair, it has to anything nice they accept from the bottom of their heart. Apart from the donations, I custom make wigs myself and my team. So whenever, let's say like if we're coming close to an event, when we're not busy, I give everybody a wig to make. I'm like, you're going to make 5, you're going to make 5, you're going to make 5. I'll buy the hair and then I give them the wigs to make, or we're going to buy them. Sometimes I import wigs from out of the country. So when I'm importing like maybe 50 for my business, I'll put 10 for cancer survivors. So it's something I've learned to work with my budget, and God has been faithful. Imagine, let me say, like for example, if it was me, I have cancer, I don't have money. People have isolated you because they feel you're going to die. Imagine then this one person who tells you, you can come to me, I'll make you look beautiful, you're still a beautiful lady, and I give you that hug and I remind you. So I feel it's something that even if somebody would do that to me, I would really appreciate. So I just decide to give love to these women. I'm not looking for any cura, I'm not looking for anything. For me, it's just to give a smile, I think, and give hope and give love.